babes, it's your girl Bebe and I'm back with another video, and today we're doing a review on the new e.l.f. Putty bronzers. So these just came out, like I think they came out about like 2 weeks ago, and I ordered them on the e.l.f. website. I ordered the 4 darkest shades. I feel like it's gonna work for my skin tone, so if you are a brown skin girl or you know you got a bit of melanin, this video will be good for you, okay? So I'm gonna swatch them, test them out, use them, see if they're good or not, see if I like them, tell y'all all the tea about it. I had to order this online because they did not have it in stores because I am in Canada, and I think they just recently put it in our drugstores, or I saw it somewhere online. I could be wrong. But anyways, I don't want to talk too much about this. I got the Putty bronzers. They also have Putty blushes. I was gonna order the Putty blushes, but I was like, nah, never mind. So the Putty bronzers is this putty to powder bronzer that blends seamlessly into the skin and leaves the complexion looking bronze and beautiful, infused with argan oil and vitamin E. This non-greasy buildable formula transforms from a cream to semi-matte powder to give you a natural bronze or soft contour with the perfect bronze skin. Okay, so it says, using a brush or clean fingers, gently pat on the cheeks, foreheads, anywhere else you would like that kiss of bronze. Blend with using a wide circular motions. Pro tip, it says, for a smooth, long-lasting bronze glow, prep the skin with our Putty primers and pair with our Putty blushes for the perfect sun-kissed complexion. Okay, so I got 4 shades. I got Beach Please, I got Sun-Kissed, I got Cabana Cutie, and I got Bronze Belle. So I'm gonna swatch them all on my hand so y'all can see how it looks like. So far they have a really good range. I can't complain. The range is pretty good, especially for a drugstore brand. Yes, e.l.f. dear, I see you. And these were pretty affordable. I think I paid $8 for these. Don't quote me on it. I'll put the price on the screen. Obviously it's gonna be in Canadian prices, but this is like, it's pretty affordable, and I feel like this would be ideal for like pro artists, like makeup artists and stuff like that, to put in their kits. But we're gonna see if it actually looks nice first, so let me not get all excited about this right now. So they're pretty decent size. Not too bad. Okay, let's try out the colors. So I think the darkest one is Cabana Cutie. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna swatch it. So this is how it looks like. So this is Cabana Cutie, and it's like a purplish brown. It's a very interesting undertone. It's definitely, looking at it, it's definitely like a purple, actually giving me more like a burgundy brown color. So I feel like this would be ideal for like deeper skin tones, obviously. Cabana Cutie is definitely too dark for me. I feel like it's gonna end up looking like a blush on me. So that's gonna be a no. And it's very creamy. It's very creamy to touch. And very smooth too. So the one I just swatched is Beach Please. I feel like I can probably use that one for contour if I want like a really deep contour. But I also want to see how it blends out as well. Next I have Sun-Kissed. I feel like this is gonna be like my ideal color for bronzer. I'm gonna try it out. And even when I'm blending it out, like I'm swatching on my hands, I can feel the cream like becoming like a powder formula. It's very interesting. So this one is Sun-Kissed, and I think this is gonna be a really good color for me as well. So far the shade range is pretty good for drugstore. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely gonna be using this in my makeup kit. And then the last color I got is Bronze Belle. I didn't get the lighter shades because I feel like they weren't gonna work for me anyway, so I just picked the last 4, and I feel like that will be good for me. I feel like I can even use this one too. I feel like I can use the last 2. This is Bronze Belle. And Bronze Belle is something I probably can use as well. I probably am going to use Bronze Belle and Sun-Kissed. I'm going to probably use these 2 colors. Probably use a Bronze Belle as a bronzer, and probably use Sun-Kissed to just contour and add more depth to my face. But so far, like, the range is pretty good. Like, it's a pretty nice range. I'm not gonna lie. It's just so weird how this looks really purpley. So I'm really curious how it's gonna look like on deeper skin. But this is just how it looks like. I'm going to try out Bronze Belle, and I'm gonna use it as my bronzer. That's what I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna be using the Morphe M530 brush. I'm gonna be using that. So I'm just literally just taking it and I'm just swirling it around into the bronzer. And I'm just tapping it in. The bronze bell is pretty close to my skin color. So I'm going to do one side first. So I'm actually just going to apply this. I love how it's blending into the skin. And it's like semi-matte. It's like matte, but it still has like a little glow to it. Not mad at it. Not mad. And then I want to take a brush and I want to actually use this to like contour the sides of my nose. Let me get that. So I'm going to take a M441 brush from Morphe. I'm going to use this to just contour. So I don't really like contouring down my nose. I kind of just like to contour right at the beginning of my nose, like where it connects to my brows. So I contour there. I don't know if it's taken away. Like, is it eating away my makeup? I don't know. I mean, I just cleaned it with a brush cleaner, so I'm gonna just make sure I don't think it's that. But I feel like it's kind of slightly eating away at my makeup on my eyes. Because it didn't eat away here. I'm gonna blame it's my makeup brush cleaner that's doing that. So I'm gonna ignore that. I like this color. Like, it's very subtle. Like, it's not like aggressive. It's a very subtle bronzer color for my skin tone. Like, I actually like the way it looks, if you can see the difference. It's very, very subtle. However, it's still very dewy. And I don't really want my bronzer to be that dewy, so I'm gonna keep patting it in. Maybe I can get rid of the dewiness a little bit. Just a little bit of the dewiness. I think it's really pretty. I feel like it's very subtle. Like, it's very subtle, but I still feel like it warms up my skin, but it's not too aggressive. So I do like this one. It's nice. It's not bad. So I'm not gonna do this side yet. I wanna continue on with this side. So I'm gonna use the next shade. I'm gonna be using Sun Kiss, and I'm gonna be using this to deepen my contour a little bit more. So I normally do that. I always like use a bronzer all over, and then I go in with a deeper color just to like really like define my face a little bit more. I'm using my Morphe 405 brush. It's like an angle brush. So I'm gonna be dipping that into Sun Kiss. And we'll just add it. So I usually like to add this right in my, like under my cheekbone, like right there. So I'm just kind of like dabbing it on. Well, I feel like it's definitely adding more to my face, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna add a bit on my temple. Jawline, your girl went out all weekend and was eating so bad and was turning up. So, you know, gotta get this jawline looking snatched. So this is how it looks like with the bronze bell added to it. And honestly, even it has a little bit of a sheen to it. There's a little bit of a sheen to the bronzer. So I'm probably gonna have to do like a little bit of powdering on my face. But I think it's really nice. Like, I feel like it adds like a glowiness to my face. And I think it's really pretty. And I think it blends really nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side. So I'm gonna use my fingers and see if I just blend it out. This is definitely ideal if you didn't even want to wear like any makeup. Like, I feel like I can wear this with like no foundation. It blends really nicely as well. Not bad. Okay, I'm getting more like a powdered, more of a matte finish on this side. I think I'm getting a little bit more of a wet version is because my brushes were a little bit wet because I was cleaning my brushes before I hopped on YouTube to do this review. It's definitely matte, it's just my brushes are wet. So my brushes are wet, that's why it's looking more wet than normal. So it's actually more on the matte side. Using my fingers, I am noticing a difference. It's more matte. So don't be like me and use wet brushes. I'm putting bronzer like on my nose. I'm actually gonna take a bit of Beach Please and I'm gonna put it on my eyelids. I'm gonna use it as like a bit of shadow. So let's see how this looks like. It's a heat wave in Toronto. It's so hot right now, like so hot. Oh my gosh. That's why I'm like all over the place a little bit in this video because I'm just like thinking about the heat. I'm gonna take a bit of my face powder and I'm just going to like pat it all over my face. Okay, so I finished on my face using the Putty bronzer. This is everything, and I use two colors, Sun Kiss, and I use Bronze Bell as my bronzer and Sun Kiss as my contour. It blended really nicely together. It gives me this really nice like fresh, youthful, bronze summer look, which I absolutely love. I even used one of the darker shades on my eyelid just for a little like shadow, nothing too crazy. I just wanted to just tell you guys my thoughts about the bronzer. This bronzer, to me, I definitely think it could be beginner friendly. If you're not used to cream to powder products, it might be a little bit weird for you, but I do like it. I also think this would be great for makeup artist kits because it's so affordable and they're so small, and I feel like it would be great for like you definitely get all the colors for a good price, so you have a good shade range. I also like the fact that you can use this product on wet skin or dry skin. So I mean, like for example, like if my foundation was still wet before I set my foundation, I feel like you can still use the bronzers. And even though my foundation was already set before I put the bronzers on, I still feel like it blended nicely. So even though my face is powdered, the cream didn't like get mucky or didn't like eat away at my foundation. So that's what I liked about it, even though it had a little problem area right here, but I'm gonna blame it on my brush being wet with brush cleaner. Is there anything else I gotta say about this? No, honestly, I like it. I think it's really nice. I do recommend it. It's affordable and it's great. It's a great product to play with. Elf, you did a pretty good job. I really want to try out the Putty blushes. I think that would be a whole mood. I definitely feel like you can wear this with or without foundation. I think you can definitely play with this too. Maybe wear it as a lip color. Maybe like I said, put a little bit on my eyes. It could be a lot to do with, you do a lot with cream products. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this bronzer. Would you try it out? This is my first e.l.f. product that I bought in years. Like I think the last time I bought an e.l.f. product was like maybe like 6-7 years ago. So the fact that I have this, I think this is the only e.l.f. product that I have in my entire makeup collection actually. So this is a really great way for me to get back into it with the e.l.f. So with the e.l.f. I'm so weird. Anyways, babes, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other reviews, and let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys next time in another video.